Hey everyone, day 13 coming at you, beginning a new day. Let's jump in. This is the beginning of a new day. God has given me this day to use as I will. I can waste it or use it for good. What I do today is important because I'm exchanging a day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving in its place something I traded for it. I want it to be gain, not loss. Good, not evil. Success, not failure, in order that I shall not regret the price that I paid for it. It's Monday, day 13, lucky 13, and I've got 13 days under my belt recording these videos. Doesn't seem like a lot, but 13 days, that's a blip on the radar. But recording this video every morning, that takes some time. That takes some commitment. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for doing this. So let's jump into it. I had to-dos to do. I did get 2 new products up. That was my primary to-do. I actually got 3. I owe my wife for giving me a little extra time this weekend. So it was a late night last night. I had to do some extra work for the 9 to 5er. So I'm a little groggy. I may talk some nonsense today. I apologize for that. But the 3 words I got done, sounds like I'm already all over the place. The 3 words I got done were gritty, empathetic, and blessed. 3 great words. I love those words. Gritty is growing on me, and I'm realizing that there's kind of like an urban definition that's going on. For the most part, it's, doing the work and being brave and courageous. So I heard it used over the weekend, and NFL player used to describe himself. I don't know if brave and courageous is what he was really trying to define, but it's interesting how that word's being used in culture right now. Anywho, so I got the 3 words up. Pretty happy about that. I got a bonus word in. Very psyched about that. So those 3 products will be on TrueMydentity.com. If those words described you, check it out. Get yourself a t-shirt and reveal your true identity. Learnings. I didn't really learn anything by adding new products. That's just kind of a managerial thing that I do on a daily basis. What I did learn is I did tinker around with YouTube a little bit because Seth Jessica, coworker, friend, buddy of mine who's been working hard on doing video for Homes for Heroes, my 9 to 5 job. He told me that I need to add an end card to the back of my YouTube videos, and an end card on YouTube videos gives the viewer an opportunity to check out other videos or subscribe to the YouTube channel that they're watching. So I went into Creator Studio, YouTube Creator Studio, and in there you can actually build a template to put on the back end of your videos. So I went in there, clicked on it, and son of a bitch, it actually, you need to do a 16:9 ratio video. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the international aspect ratio of a TV screen. So 16 units wide by 9 units tall. So you may have noticed I am now recording this video horizontally, which is the 16:9 ratio. And I will be adding that to YouTube going forward so I can fit that ratio so I can put an end card on the back of my videos. Here's the rationale in doing that. There is business reason. 2 big ones. 1, YouTube videos look better horizontally. That's how it's formatted. It's like a TV screen. That was the intent. I've been doing it like an Instagram video, vertically. Well, when you do that, you have all the white space on the sides, or black space, and I just did a thumbnail for myself and added words to it, so it was more design time, production time. That's what I've been doing. That is going to go away now. So it'll be a full screen video recording. And the reason, the other reason is for end card application, the rationale to use that is you increase your watch time. And watch time is an important metric for YouTube to measure their users, not their users, their creators, anybody making videos and posting them to YouTube. That's how they rate a creator. So the more watch time you have, the more they're going to show your videos to people who are curious about what you do. So, and the more watch time that you get, the more they're going to show you, and the more people are going to learn about your business. So that's why I need an end card on the back of mine, and I'll probably include my first video to help explain why I'm doing this daily madness for True Mydentity. And then I'll give them an opportunity to subscribe to the channel, because I'd love people to actually just get into this journey with me. As much nonsense as I talk about on a daily basis, I still think there's value in sharing what the process is for a guy spending an hour or two every day working on a side hustle. So, end card needs to get done, and those were some of the learnings that I had. So that's a good thing to figure that out. So that's why I'm recording in this format now. I hope you like it this way better. So what to do for me is to figure out the end card, and I'm also looking at trying to, if I have time, I'm going to add a product or two. But what I'm also trying to figure out is, how to get more eyeballs or more people to learn about True Mydentity and beginning a new day YouTube series, right? So I'm trying to get the word out and help impact people's lives. That's the bottom line. So I've been thinking about some strategies, and I'm almost 2 weeks in. So the honeymoon is almost over, right? Everybody that I've informed a week or two ago about True Mydentity, about the Beginning a New Day project, we're family and friends for the most part, my social media connections, and my email list. So people I already had a relationship with. I have pretty much, I believe at this point, gathered those individuals who want to maintain some kind of connection through this process of this video series I'm building, and probably those who will at least keep an eye on True Mydentity and what's going on with it. So now I need to look for new ways to reach people. There are numerous different tactics you can take. It's all marketing, and it's all trying to get your message out. One of which I'm doing is this social media, YouTube, video recording, content marketing. There's a lot more I could be doing. There's a lot more I want to be doing, but I got to take it one step at a time. One thing that I'm considering right now, and I believe is a good targeted approach, is I've been thinking about, it's a slow, arduous process, but I could do a little bit every day. Public schools. Most public schools, because it is a public entity, have a way for you to email their teachers. So they offer email addresses for their staff. I shouldn't say most. Many do. Public schools. So, as I was trying to tie together people who would be interested in what True Mydentity stands for, and what we're trying to do as far as help people recognize who they are, be who they are, and also help people reach their full potential. Who tries to do that every day through their occupation? Well, teachers do. teachers do every day, all the time. So I feel like there is an opportunity where I could introduce myself, introduce True Mydentity, and encourage them to look at the t-shirts as an opportunity to reward or reinforce behavior or help a student in need of a little encouragement, a little empowerment. So that might be a strategy that I go forward with and just do, pick off 10 to 20 emails a day. And again, it's slow building. It's cold, right? So they don't have a clue who I am. And I know a lot of businesses try to do this, but I really think this aligns with their occupation, what they stand for, and who they are, and what they're trying to do for their students. So it may not be what they're looking for at this time, and it may fall on deaf ears and closed eyeballs. But even if they see True Mydentity in the subject line or whatever, it's an interact or an engagement that I haven't had yet. So it's just building it up bit by bit. So that's something I've been throwing around. So I've got a lot of to-dos to do. Clearly my mind is thinking constantly on how I can grow and improve. So I'm going to give props to Seth Jessica, yet again, my man, video production guy at Homes for Heroes and the Emerging Media Manager. He's the one that's been pushing me on this YouTube thing and asking me good questions and giving me suggestions. Instagram as well. He's the one that's pushing me on the end card thing. And now, he actually, early on, he said, you really should be recording horizontally and not vertically. Well, got to do that now if I'm going to do an end card, so here we go. So I just wanted to thank you, Seth, for continuing to offer me those nuggets of advice and tips, right? I need that support, so it's a good thing. Thank you for that. So that's my to-dos. Gave thanks to Seth. That's definitely something I needed to do. Word for the day. I am almost at 2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow. So I need to get geared up to start building my audience and looking at different strategies and how I can get the word out for True Mydentity and basically for this video series, beginning a new day. And the word I chose is motivated. It is tough to stay motivated all day, every day. But I'll tell you right now, as tired as I am flipping tired. I was up till 1:30 last night and up at 4 o'clock and then 5 o'clock. So I'm not getting a ton of sleep. So I'm a little groggy, but I'm surprised to be as motivated as I am, and I really think it's just because I sincerely believe in what I'm doing so much. And that includes my 9 to 5. I mean, I was up till 1:30 last night working on a website project and something that we're gearing up to potentially do here in the next few months. So, I got a lot of good things going on from a professional standpoint, and that motivates me. So motivated in general. There are some incredibly gifted people who live off of the motivational adrenaline high that comes with getting people to do more, accelerate, get faster, get smarter, grow, increase their capabilities, and whether that's on an individual basis or if they're having influence over others. Athletic coaches, teachers, political leaders, corporate organizational leaders. I mean, there are people who thrive on motivating others and who thrive on motivating themselves. And there are some people who are naturally motivated, and there are some people who need to be motivated more so than others. I don't know. I think I fall kind of in the middle of that personally. I can be highly motivating if I want to be. I can get pretty amped up for certain situations. I can certainly motivate myself. A big part of that is sitting in front of the mirror and telling myself, kicking myself in the butt, and telling myself to get busy and do this, or reassuring myself that it can be done. You just got to keep doing it. Like with True Mydentity, a side hustle job, you just got to keep grinding. So I'm pretty good about motivating myself. There are times, though, just like most people, where trying to get done what you want to get done seems a little overwhelming, seems a little problematic, or you've come to a point where you're so damn frustrated you don't know what to do next. There are times where a motivational person, or one who cares enough to help motivate me, is much needed. Just a little reassurance, a little encouragement. So yeah, I think I fall somewhere in between, because I am not always on, and I am definitely not always off as far as motivation. So I don't know how that sits for you as far as motivation in your life, but it is Monday morning. It is January 13th. Screw the number. Today is a good day because it's the beginning of a new day. And I think any given day you can wake up and motivate yourself to do whatever it is you need to do. If you're not doing something that you want to do or that you enjoy, I would encourage you to take a step back and think about what it is you truly are motivated to do, that you would enjoy doing. And just consider the options that might be available to you to try doing that, either in addition to what you're already doing and building something, like a side hustle, like a business, like some kind of venture, a hobby. So if you're not in a good place and you're not motivated to get your day going, try something new. But take a minute to think about what that is, and think about how you can fit it into your life, because it's important. You only get so much time here. Take advantage every minute you get, and that's my motivational message for today, guys. Have a good one.